Hi winners, and welcome to another Winning Wednesday. Now, there's quite a few updates for this video. There are 7 to be exact. Normally I do 5 and 1 or 2 of them is kind of like a little bit of an update, but these are like, I have quite a few big updates. So, first update is in my Twitch art. I actually updated my Twitch so that way if you go to my Twitch stream, you'll have a picture come up that says I'm offline, but it's super cute. So I will put a link in the description if you guys want to go check it out. It's adorable. I highly suggest it. I took probably 2.5 hours doing that stupid art. I didn't do the drawing. I will put a link in the description to the person who did the drawing. She's actually, I think she's primarily, or he, I could be, I have no idea on the gender. They actually are Twitter only, or at least that I've found. But they drew this for me a while ago and I had it on my Solitude video and then I did everything else around it. So it took quite a bit of time, but I did get it done. And the reason it took so much time was because I was being very picky and then I had to like, I did most of it and then was like, I hate it, and like threw it away and then did it again. So I'm very proud of it and excited. So if you guys want to check it out, it is over at twitch.tv/KatFTWynn, or I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to go check it out. But other than that, the actual stream that I had this past weekend was Dead by Daylight. And other than the fact it kept crashing every like round or two, it was really good. So, I mean, I really got to figure out this internet shit. We're thinking about getting our own router, but that costs additional money, so we'll just have to save for it. Because there's nothing else we can do. Like, we talked to them and they're like, okay, we're going to do this, this, and this. And if that doesn't work, then switch out your routers. So we did the this, and this, and that worked for about 2 weeks. And then everything started failing again, but not that bad. But I was like, just in case, let's get a new router. So that way, when the stream happens, it should be perfect. That was a mistake, apparently. So it's actually shit now. Like, our internet's just fantastic. So we're looking to improve it somehow. The question is just how. Because we can't, I mean, it's out of the question for us to really move into an area that has more options, because literally all we have is Comcast. That's it. I mean, we can do AT&T, which is considered worse for the specific option they have. But there's no fiber near here, which is super disappointing. At least not in our area, like where I'm living. I have no idea if there is nearby me. I'd probably have to call and see, but as of right now, I'm kind of stuck. So, but thank you so much to everyone who's super patient. Like, I didn't really lose many people viewing because I warned you guys from the beginning that it was going to cut out. So all of you trusted that I was going to come back, and it was awesome. So thank you guys so much for sticking through and supporting me through the entire stream, or, you know, some of the stream, even if you were able to just say hi, because I know some of you just jumped in and then were able to jump out. But thank you guys so much for coming out and saying hi during the stream. It was a lot of fun. I then had 4th of July the next day. So I didn't stream on the 4th of July. I was thinking about it, but I didn't, and thought you guys might be having your own things to do. Unless you're not in America, then you probably don't give two shits, and I totally get that. But I was doing stuff too, which is the only reason I couldn't. It was a no, I can't stream on Monday, because I was planning on going to go. Actually, I was planning to go to a party, but my uncle's apparently in the hospital. But so far, what I've heard, he's okay, or else I would go visit. It's just pneumonia. Blech. Yeah. Pneumonia. That's how it's pronounced. So, not fun stuff, but yeah. So I wanted to make myself available also on the 4th if they did decide to like go see him or anything like that. So that's what happened this past weekend. When it comes to streams this next weekend, I haven't picked a day yet. I will of course have a video tomorrow or Friday announcing what day. Usually if it's Saturday, I'll post the announcement video tomorrow on Thursday. Or if it's on Sunday, I'll post it Friday. I haven't figured out. The only problem is I won't know until Shy Guy knows his schedule, because he actually just started his first day at his new work today. So hopefully he finds out what he's working this weekend. And if he has Saturday or Sunday off, whichever one, we're going to be gone and doing something. Either Ren Fair or Taste of Chicago. We haven't decided yet. Taste of Chicago is a little expensive. I think I'd rather go to Bristol. But one of my friends really wants to go to the taste, so we'll find out. But either way, that'll be exciting. If you guys are going to either one of those and want to like say hi or meet up, then I will be tweeting it probably and saying this is where I am. Problem is I may not have reception, at least not in Bristol Renaissance Fair. Not sure. But in Chicago I should, but depends where I'm going. So if you guys don't follow me on Twitter and you want to, I always have a link in the description for that as well. It's just KatFTWynn. And then KatTWynn is my handle name, but if you @ and search or whatnot, it's KatFTWynn. But yeah, I tend to update on there as much as I can. So if you guys want to follow me on that and say hi. Otherwise, I will let you guys then know about the announcement of when streaming is, when it is. I don't know what game yet. I will talk about that later in like point number 4. So hold on a second. Point 2 is playthroughs. What's been going on? I just am about to finish Mirror's Edge Catalyst. The last part is being uploaded tomorrow, I think. Pretty sure. So, I already beat it. It's done. The deed is done. And oh my god, do I have to thank, I'm pretty sure it's Coco Loco is your username, or YouTube name, or what have you. You saved my life in that playthrough, can I just say. They recommended I get a certain move. I got that move, and oh my god, had I not had it, I can't even imagine what the ending of this game would have been like. So thank you so much. Oh my god. So that's finishing up tomorrow. Otherwise, I've been just doing short itch.io games or Steam games or what have you. I think I've said that like 3 times now. I am so sorry. But for indie games, I have not been able to finish them. It's driving me insane that I can't finish some of these games, but anything that's like survived to a certain amount of time, I'm probably not going to ever beat it. I tend to be pretty terrible at those games, and I don't have much of a drive to try and finish them. I've never been the type of person that's like, I must beat this. No. I don't have that kind of drive. I don't mind showing some rage or anger, or I've done that for some games. But I am not showing the rage and anger unless it's like a long playthrough and I'm at the end and I have to beat it, like Elemental or Eversion or something like that, where it's like platforming or something. I'm bad, fine. But when it's Survive the Night or you have limited amount of something, most likely I'm not gonna live. So just warning you guys, if you guys recommend those games to me, don't expect me to beat them. Just letting you know. Not that I won't play them, just don't expect me to beat them. So that's a prime example is the demo that just got uploaded yesterday. So here's that, which was like rest. Oh shit, I don't remember. Rest forever. Hashtag emo. So yeah, that was kind of a failure. But there will be some other games. I surprisingly beat one that will be uploaded either tomorrow or the next day. And then the other one, not so much. Or not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Mirror's Edge Catalyst, so Friday or Saturday. And the other one will be up the other day. So I like that when I don't finish a game, though. I will try my hardest if I paid for it. But if I didn't pay for it and it's free or something, I'm not as driven to try and finish it because you guys can just click on the link in the description. I always put the game there and you guys can go and try it out yourselves. So I'm not too worried, and a lot of the time other people have tried the game too. So they've probably beaten it. I'm mostly here for the entertainment. But other than that, I did upload a Twine game. It's called game because of the engine, but it's basically reading a story. Some are way more interactive than others, though. It's an interactive fiction thing. And I really like them, and I really like to do them. But it's just let me know what you guys thought of it. I've done 2 of them so far now. One with River, where basically he read the entire time. And I was like, because I was like, oh, I'll read the speaking parts. There was like no speaking parts. So it was mostly my reactions and River reading. Next time that happens, I'm going to be like, we're reading every other like sentence or paragraph or whatnot, so that way I can get something in. And then the one that was uploaded today was just me, and it was a very short story, but it was creepy crawly. They're like creepy pastas, and I really like that. But I am dyslexic, so I will fuck it up a little bit. They won't be smooth. I could make it smooth, but I don't know how much you guys would really like that. And also, if I made it smooth, I wouldn't be showing my face, because that would just get really clunky really fast. Or I'd have to try and do it in one go, and I'm not doing that. So if I were to make it smooth, there'd be no face. Otherwise, let me know what you guys thought of it. If you guys did watch it. If you haven't, you should, then let me know. Let me know what you thought of it. But if it's not your type of thing, I totally get that. But I know there's a shit ton more out there, and some that are way more interactive than the one I uploaded today. This one was pretty much a creepy story, but there are other ones that have like alternate endings. A lot of them do. Interactive, like the one that me and River played. At one point, your cursor becomes like a flashlight, and you need to like use it to read, and it's really creepy. Like, I was like so afraid something was gonna pop up in my face, and it has the capabilities to do that. So yeah, if you guys are interested in watching me play more Twine games, let me know. If you are, and it tends to get some positive feedback, I will probably at some point commission someone to do a picture of me reading, so that'll be me, a chibi with Squiddy reading, like glasses, nerdy reading. And that would be on the thumbnail instead, because I didn't know what to put for it, so I just put the chibi of me like tearing up, because it's like, it's creepy, but that's all I could really think of. So yeah, depending on all the feedback it gets will depend on if I do that. So otherwise, I think that's about it for upcoming games, or for current playthroughs, but there will be new games. Point 3, which I'm switching this up a little bit, but point 3. Now, there are some games I have received in the past 2 weeks that I am really interested to play, and I really want to play, but I just don't know when I'm going to start them, but I do want to. So, one of them, I bought myself, you know what? Hold on a second. Sorry guys, the air conditioning kicked on and it was kind of loud, so I just wanted to shut that down for a moment. So, what I was saying was that one game, the first game I'm going to announce that I got was from myself. I bought it from the Steam sale. Actually, I got 2, but so the one I don't plan on playing, at least anytime soon, is Brothers, The Tale of Two Sons or something like that. The reason why I don't plan on playing it anytime soon is because I still remember freshly how it goes, because I have seen it played, but it was only like $1 something, so I bought it. And it's really good, so that's why I was like, I might as well buy this. But the one that I did buy for the channel, or for Twitch, is Stardew Valley. So if you guys don't know what it is, it's basically Harvest Moon. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like, I don't know, because I've never played Harvest Moon, nor Stardew Valley. I've seen parts of it played, and basically I get to create what I look like, and then I get to go and be a villager type thing. It's kind of like Animal Crossing too. I think I've been told it's like Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing had a baby. It got kickstarted, but I've been really wanting to play it for a stream. Not so much for the channel, but I would upload the parts to the channel. Like I said, anytime I record or I do something on Twitch, I will upload it here. You just don't get to see chat. But it's not as interactive, but it's the best I can do. But I do really want to play Stardew Valley, but I'm thinking about recording maybe the first part, and then doing stream for the rest, or just starting off with stream. I haven't decided yet, but it's a really good game, in my opinion, to be something I can play that you guys can have opinions on or whatnot, or name stuff. So, fun fact, our friend Snuffles, you guys know her if you guys have watched any Hatful Boyfriend, but she just got Stardew Valley, and she asked us what we should name, names should she give her chickens, and so we all picked something, and I picked John Cena, because why not? Hello, River just came in. But yeah, so you guys can like name stuff that I get or whatnot. I think it's really cool that way. And on top of that, I can easily read chat and there's no problems. Like, I'm not like freaking out that something's about to happen. I can read chat. So it's good as like I can interact with you guys a lot more, and it's a pretty chill one. But I don't want to rely on that as a stream. So it would be like one day a week or one day every other week or something in the future with another update. So I have that in mind at some point if you guys are interested. Otherwise, another game that I got was I got Alien Isolation from Recreatorify, and I am not and also very excited to play it, but I kind of want to live stream it for 2 reasons. One, then you guys get to see it live, and it's super stressful and super cool because then I'm not live streaming nothing but like feel goods, then I can do some horror too. And I've seen it played, and I've missed the train, so I don't want to do like only 20-30 minute episodes. It takes forever to get through the playthrough, and I don't get other stuff for you guys to see. I don't want you guys to be like, well, we've seen Alien Isolation and now we have to wait for you to upload all those parts before we can see any new footage from you from any other game. So I think streaming would be the best option. Then I can upload it to YouTube of like a 2-hour stream of me doing nothing, if I can last 2 hours mentally, for Alien Isolation. So that'll be something again in the far future. And then third thing is from Vic. I got No Man's Sky. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a huge, basically, survival game, but it's procedurally generated and infinitely. So you go through the galaxy, like through space to different planets, check it out, harvest shit, whatever, try to survive. It's definitely a game that I think would be for fun for streaming, and that's probably the only time I'd play it, only in the sense that I don't tend to play survival games, but for you guys I definitely will. And he said, he'd give it to me, for me to stream it, so I'm totally okay with that, because I really did want it, and I'm so excited, but I would much rather like not dabble in it otherwise and just have it for streaming so you guys don't miss anything. But that's not even out yet, so again, that'll be the future. But once it immediately comes out, I'll probably live stream it that weekend, because I'd be really excited to get on that. So whenever that happens, I'll have to look it up because I don't remember. And then the last game that I was gifted was from Injeffable, and that was Inside. I had to think about it. I always want to call it Limbo, but it's called Inside, and it's from the creators of Limbo. I've been dying to play it, so thank you so much, Injeffable. Thank you to all of you, all 3 of you, because I've been dying to play all 3 of those games. So it was just like a really exciting week for games, so thank you guys. But I do plan on doing Inside. I've not yet decided if I want to live stream it or if I want to upload playthroughs of it. Because if I do playthroughs of it, again, it's like Mirror's Edge Catalyst, where it's every other day, and I don't know how interested you guys are as in it. And I'll probably be bad if the puzzles are really hard, whereas if I live stream, you guys can have input and tell me how to do the puzzle if I'm stuck. But I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about doing it as a playthrough since I did Limbo as a playthrough. So let me know you guys' feedback if you would prefer me to upload it in 20-30 minute edited parts, or if you would prefer me to live stream it. But live streaming would take a while because I'd need to wait that weekend, but then I'd be playing 2 hours straight of it. But otherwise, playthrough-wise of it, when it comes out tomorrow, because apparently it has an embargo, which I never knew. I thought it was already out, but I guess not. It is for console, but not for PC, whatever. Needless to say, when I would start recording it this weekend, and it would take the place of Mirror's Edge. So let me know what you guys think, or what your opinion is, and I'll try to take it into account, and then also judge what's best for me and my schedule. So the next point number 4. So many points. So point number 4, I will probably go into more depth with it later when it becomes relevant, but as of right now, I have finally told my boss that at some point, towards the fall and winter, when we're slow, because we're not a seasonal company, but we tend to get really busy in the summer and not so much in the winter. I was hoping to put way more energy into YouTube if I could, and do just my job part-time if I can financially. Obviously, I'd have to do the books and make sure that I'd be okay, and we'd ease into it. So I talked with her about it, and she was saying that what sounds like a good plan is probably after Labor Day, I'll be leaving work an hour early. Instead of at 4:30, I'll be leaving at 3:30. And that gives me a little more time after work to record as I need. And then also, I might be able to stream stream on a weekday then, if that was the case. So I might have a consistent day where I live stream for either an hour or 2 hours max. It wouldn't be more than 2 hours because I still would have work at, I have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning. But it would be after work, not any earlier. So probably around dinner time or after dinner on a weekday. But that would be starting basically September. After the wedding. Not worrying about it before the wedding. Need consistency and money right now. But then as fall happens more, depending on, again, how much money I'm getting from Patreon, GameWisp, or partnership, then I would go down to 4 days a week at my job. So that way I have one whole day that I can stream on top of that for you guys. So that way I can like spend 4 hours streaming on that day exclusively, like when I would be at work. I'd just stream on that day instead. I talked with her about what day that would probably be. It'd probably be Monday because that is our least busy day of the week. So I don't get a choice on the day so much, but it would be a Monday. And then I would slowly then see how good I'm doing then by like winter, finding out if I can do 3 days a week, maybe 2, depending on how much the channel decides to take off, or Twitch for that matter. So that's the plan. I will go into more about it when it happens, when it starts happening. But as of right now, nothing is changing with how stuff has been happening. One stream a weekend, if I can, and then uploads as they've been. That's not changing right now, but after Labor Day, I do really hope that I can help get more stuff out to you guys. I would really love to get more videos out to you guys and more streaming, because I love streaming with you guys. Like, I really love the interaction because it's not just me talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. So I really do enjoy that as well. So I want to incorporate that more. And it would be really nice if at some point I can do this full time. That would just be amazing. I'd probably always help out that job for like 2 days a week because I want to help, but I would do the other 5 days do this. So that would be a dream, a lovely dream. But just so you guys are aware, that is happening in the future at some point. So the not last thing, but the last 3 things. So the 5th thing is capture card update. Just wanted to let you guys know what we're at. We're at $36. Yes! Like, I know that doesn't sound like that much when you think about capture cards, because they're about 150 average for like all of them. All of them. So 36 though is super helpful. Like I said, I'm just using donations on, thanks Bear, on the capture card because Patreon and GameWisp help me keep, and the partnership, but that's not as much yet. There's a cat here. Those actually help sustain the channel, whereas this will help with an additional item for the channel. So we're at $36, and that's super exciting. So every time someone donates to me, if you guys want to right now, there's a link in the description. Otherwise, it usually happens during streams because then people get to see the little notification that they donated to me. So that way everyone can thank you. Everyone in the stream usually says thank you and like bows down to you. Not so much, but I bow down to you because it's amazing that you guys even think to donate to me. So thank you. But yeah, so we're at 36 out of like 150. So Bear. Thought he was going to jump down. The 6th thing is Patreon suggestions. There's a little fuzzy tail. If you guys have any suggestions for Patreon, let me know, because I do plan on revamping it for August. So that way it's more along the lines of what other people have, but it still would have, I know everyone loves seeing the thumbnails before they are released, so that would still be a thing. I've still forgotten here and there, but I've remembered a lot more often than I used to. So it's at least, I try to do it for every short indie game, but if I forget, it'll be the next one. Because if the video's already uploaded, unless I'm really proud of the thumbnail, I don't feel like I should upload it, because it's not like, well, it's up to you guys, but I didn't feel like it was as rewarding, because the whole point is to see it before the video's out. So But other than that reward, if you guys have a suggestion for any other tiers or additional tiers or whatnot, let me know what you guys want to see. Obviously, I need to make the money worth what I'm doing, so please keep that in mind. But because this isn't my full-time job, like John and Craven have like stuff that they could do all the time for a very low amount of money, but based on how many subscribers I have versus them, I'm not going to see as much, and I'm not doing it full-time, and I'd be taking out a chunk of time to do something that I'm not even getting paid minimum wage for in the mindset. So think of that when you guys are giving suggestions of just what's time worthy and all of that. But the last point, other than that, you guys have a lot to type in the comments, don't you? The last thing is just an update. I am currently, this is a sponsor, but I'm not getting paid for it at all. I just wanted to say I am reading this book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, and I just like threw out half my closet, my clothes specifically. And boy, it's relieving, because it's like, oh my God, like I had so much clothes. I still feel like I have a lot of clothes, like a lot. But like, Shy Guy walked in there and was like, whoa, because like half my clothes weren't hung anymore. Like they were just gone. It was half the closet was full versus the whole thing. And then all of the clothes that were hanging up around the apartment, those are in there too. So as much as I feel like it's not that, or like I didn't get rid of that much, I really did. I got rid of 7 bags. So there's that. But I will be working on this at the same time, because as much as it's like, oh, I have no time, if I do this, I'll feel like it helps put your life into perspective, which is really nice. Because usually when you're anxious and you're like, oh my God, I need to do this, but then you're like, oh my God, it's dirty over there, let me go clean that, and then you like get on a cleaning binge because you don't want to do what you have to do. Well, if the entire apartment was clean, or like nothing of mine needed to be put in order, or I felt like it needed to be ordered or done or anything or put away, then I wouldn't have distractions, and then I'd have to focus. And also when my area is cluttered, I feel cluttered and my mind feels jarbled, and it's hard for me to focus on stuff. So I'm really excited to do this, but I've only done clothes, and I'm thinking doing one section every weekend or every other weekend. So she said it in this book, it says it takes about, I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to get it yourselves. I like hardcover. They have electronic, but I really like having physical books. Ironically, I have to do the book section next, where I have to get rid of books. So this will be quite the adventure, but it's supposed to just, you're supposed to keep stuff that keeps or gives you joy. You're only supposed to be surrounded by things that give you joy. If it doesn't give you joy, you can't have it. You shouldn't have it. You should be surrounded by things you love and enjoy and make you happy. And I completely agree. And so like the only problem I encounter is someone gave this to me, I feel bad. If it makes you feel bad, you don't want it in your life, because then it's like I'm surrounded by feeling bad because I won't get rid of this, and then I feel bad that I have it anyway because I don't want it. It's just an endless cycle, and it's not easy. So yeah, I'm trying to do that too. I'm trying to do a lot right now. So that's the entire video with all of these stupid little updates. Not stupid, but just like, I say stupid because I'm like, oh my God, there's so many. But just put in the comment section what you guys thought of anything that I said that I needed your opinion on or would like your opinion on, if you guys have an opinion. Otherwise, just say hi. I'll say hi back. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching till the end, especially if you did. And I will see you guys in the next game, Winning Wednesday, or playthrough, whatever it is you guys watch. So keep winning at life, guys.